Hello and welcome to this video tutorial on finding stock candidates using the PM/XM divergence method, which is also known as the price momentum and extreme MACD divergence method. So with all methods using bull bear profit strategy, when you're looking for candidates or using the MACD bar indicators shown in the blue bars here, you always eliminate the initial bars going up and going down. And how we quickly, an easy way to do that, because there's no data in the far left area where I'm pointing out here. So what you want to do is once the bars start showing on the timeline here, you want to make sure that the bars come up, cross the midline, and then come back over the midline. It's kind of a sine wave like this, and then you start measuring at this point. At this point you start looking for the most extreme bar over the entire time frame. And for this example, we're using a one-day chart for a company called PerkinElmer, and we're looking for the most extreme momentum or emotion that we can see, which is right here in the entire bar graph. Then what we could do is draw lines and start looking for divergence. Now here, this is coming down, meaning the momentum is tremendously slowing down over here, this area here. I'll keep the bar here so we can see the actual peaks. We'll blow this up a little bit bigger. And then we will find and draw the corresponding peaks on the price. And we always want it to diverge, so we're looking for at least for it to come up, which it is angled up. So it is heading up. And this is in fact a great divergence because the momentum is tremendously slowing down here. We enter in on the reversal, which is occurring right here, and the date is November 30th, 2015 is when we would actually enter in on this divergence, and this would be for a short because the momentum is decreasing, price is increasing, and sure enough the price dropped right here. So that's not a bad entry right there. This showed, just generally speaking, it gave an opportunity of at least 7% profit from this point on. Using another example of finding stock candidates is if we go through, this is using Telechart 2000, the paid version, and if we go to an easy scan, easy scans are here, and we can look at pre-built scans, and we could use the scan super active today, and we always like to sort by volume. And as of April 10th 2017, this is the current, it's 8:20 a.m. Pacific. If we click on this particular stock, we'll just use this as an example. It's what's currently super active as of today, and we'll get this out of the way and take a look at what we have here. So following our rules, we get rid of, once again, the initial MACD bars. It's coming down, it crosses over, comes back down, and we can start measuring at this point, and then we can look for a situation of divergence. So it's looking and finding the most extreme momentum heading down, and when it head down, we're going to start drawing our lines to look for a divergence. So this coming up here is actually, it's converging, it's not diverging, because this line, as you can see, the dotted lines here are coming up, and if we were to draw the same lines over here, this has a slight, it's coming up slightly. Those dotted lines are coming up slightly, so that would not count. But as far as the next line we could draw where it's coming down, So those price lines, and you always draw the lines on the bottom. When price is falling, you use the bottoms to draw the lines. If price is coming up, you use the tops. Very, very important. You use the tops of the price bars to draw your lines in a bull run. When price goes up, use the tops. And obviously, as just said, you use the bottoms of the prices when it's a bear, it's in a bearish trend, price going down, you use the bottoms. So here the price is obviously going down and the momentum is obviously climbing. So this would be an excellent entry at the reversal here, which it was. It nailed it quite nicely. There was a quick potential profit there of 17% in 11 days. Not bad. And use the rules we've established in earlier slides for targets and when to get out and not to be greedy. So overall, finding candidates, we randomly selected our watch list of super active using the easy scans, and these are pre-built. This scan was it came with the TC2000 software. There wasn't anything designed about it, and that is a simple explanation of scanning for stocks. Once again, you create your scan list here, or actually just pick it up from the pre-builts. Look for the most extreme conditions. This was the most extreme condition. And look for a divergence, and that's when to get in on this. And this was what we call a bullish opportunity. When prices are coming down, the whole point of a reversal is the price reverses up, which it did at this point. And there's times when it doesn't work. Let's just take a look at this. Here price is climbing, and here's an opportunity here. Price is climbing. The MACD is falling. We would get in. Let's blow this up. And we just keep an eye on making sure that this comes up. This would be an opportunity here to enter in. Even though it went up a little bit, what's most important is you can always average up in price, and as long as the price comes back down to 1644, which was the close, you'll make money absolutely, because as long as you average up and the price comes back down to where we entered, that absolutely will be a profit, which it did over here. So in this particular first opportunity of a reversal right here, this gave you actually much more than 2.68% if you decided to average up and purchase more shares, which would raise your average cost. And once the price dropped below your average cost, which obviously it did, that would be profit. So there's just a quick example of a bearish or going short opportunity using the highest peak or emotion in this particular stock. And that concludes this video on using the price/momentum emotion divergence.